Hello, I'm hair wizard Dr. Bang, the one who takes care of your hair. Honestly, it's hard, as we don't know the starting point. If there are old photos showing hair density, or original photos, it's a bit easier to judge. However, I have to rely solely on the person's account and assess the situation based on that specific moment. When it comes to self-diagnosis, there are two main things I suggest. The first method I suggest is to place a white paper on the floor, shake your hair over it, and then roughly count the number of strands that have fallen out. If you see 100 hairs, you're actually losing more than 100 hairs a day, which is considered hair loss. Because you're also slowly losing hair from other areas. So if they see around 30, 40, or even 50 hairs, patients often panic. Because when they realize they're losing more hair than they thought, that stress can cause even more hair to fall out. Therefore, it's actually best to simply comb your hair or gently shake it, then observe approximately how many strands have fallen to the floor. You always have to look at the trend. You have to see the flow. You might lose a lot today, but not tomorrow or the day after. Then it might be okay. It could simply be a temporary condition. So, don't get too depressed. Instead, try shaking your hair out over a white sheet of paper. I frequently recommend that method. For men, if you see a lot of long hairs, and for women too, these are hairs that were meant to fall out. Your hair has a natural cycle. There's an anagen phase, a catagen phase, and a telogen phase, so hair falls out and grows back, right? It's possible that hairs that were going to fall out anyway were triggered to fall out a bit more. Therefore, I generally don't view the shedding of many long hairs as a highly serious concern. I'll just say something like, you must be tired or you must be under a lot of stress lately. But if you see a lot of medium length or especially short hairs falling out, you might wonder, isn't this a bad sign? It makes me suspect hair loss, like where's it coming from? So you need to ask them to check the hair density there or confirm something else. Anyway, merely observing the fallen hair isn't conclusive, but if you consistently perform this for about a week to 10 days, you should certainly gain some insight. If you're shedding about 50 hairs, that means you're actually losing around 100 daily, indicating you could be experiencing hair loss. That's what I usually tell people. A more effective method, especially for men, is to check immediately after showering. So I tell them to photograph their hair when it's wet. I often advise them to keep taking pictures with their phone from a consistent angle. If you do that for a week or a month, you can compare and see that one day this area looks thin and another day that area looks fine. By judging it that way, you can understand the trend. You can try a self-diagnosis if you're curious, but if you try it and you're still not sure, please just go to a clinic. Don't just worry excessively and bottle it up by yourself. You must come to the hospital. I've briefly explained a self-diagnosis method you can try if you're concerned about hair loss, even though it may not be completely accurate. Don't be depressed, and I don't think you should let your worry get the best of you. Just understand it as something you've personally investigated and verified for yourself. If you are brave enough, try it consistently for about a week or 10 days, then gather opinions from those around you. And finally, it's advisable to seek a medical consultation. Thank you very much for your time today.